Y'all, welcome to another episode of The Roko Bros. I'm Ed, he's Dave. If y'all haven't checked out the reaction to this episode, please go do that. And also check out our other content. We got a lot of stuff out there. Dave.
Yo, no, Ed. This shit was fucking wild. Like, my expectations were blown. Like, I never see any of what I seen coming, but I didn't see none of that coming.
Not at all. Like, I say this shit every week, bruh. Every episode of this has been better than the last. And, like, doing some unexpected shit to take it to the next level. Like, episode 10 saw this beautiful animation, this incredible fight, amazing music, and then to go right there and continue the fight, continue like that hype feeling right from the jump. And then like first you thought like, oh shit, Kurama's here, like this man Jin about to get fucked up.
They hype the fuck out of Kurama, out here just dishing out ass whoopings to half of heaven. What? And then, like, you thinking, all right, Jin's about to get, this is the main character, he's about to get bodied half of this. Didn't get bodied. It was highly competitive. And then Jin turned it up to I don't even know what kind of galactical knocks, man. What?
Yeah, no. this nigga, like, we talked about Exodia in the last thing, but this nigga, like, he really pulled out an Exodia.
He treated this man Kurama like a jobber. Like, you're nothing but a jabroni. Get out of here. Get out of my ring. Get out of my ring. You was talking all that shit. You're nothing. Talk about my weaknesses. You're weak. You're conquered. What are we doing here? Like, Jin, like, the build up to Jin, nothing transformed but his eye color. And it was just like, yo, this aura. Motherfuckers in the crowd was scared, like, are we gonna die? Are we safe? No, you're not.
Nobody is safe.
Jin put the literal hands on him. Hand was styling with some beads on it, like, take this, nigga. Just finish shopping. Take these.
No.
Like, and he just, like, grasped that air, and then, like, just chaos ensued. Had, like, an invisible fucking staff, just slinging. Like,
we don't even know what, like, mythical being that it was, but he was able to use this staff and shit. It was fucking crazy.
It reminded me of, like, Jiren versus Goku when he went Ultra Instinct. Jiren was out here, just being a badass. All of a sudden, like, because he was, like, even, like, Kurama or Illipo was, like, sitting there, didn't move his hands blocking. Then, like, out here throwing, like phantom fists. You know what I'm saying? He can go hit.
That shit was nice, though. That shit was nice.
He was nice. But Jin was still out here countering, putting hands on him. Even used, like, one of his techniques. I'm like, okay, you're absolutely insane right now. So now, like, all of a sudden, like, Jin levels up, and it's free. It's free. I don't understand. I don't even think that was Jin's Sharyuken, because nobody registered any power gauges on their wrists.
But I think it might have still been his Sharyuken, or at least the beginnings of it, or like maybe something that's different, because like the way that it came out and the way that he rationalized it for himself, that like, okay, Sharyuken is not borrowing someone else's power, is actually like using your own power.
Your mind, but I still don't think he wants what the traditional thing of a Sharyuken is. I think what he thinks it is something completely and entirely different from what everyone else thinks it is. Thus, it is being presented differently than everyone else's. Because we already know Jin is not your average person. His thought processes or how he goes about things are not the usual way that somebody goes about things. So like in this situation with like the ability to be able to imitate high caliber techniques on the fly, that and something that you have never shown before. That is rapid progression. You're also making your own martial arts style. You also practice a rare form of martial arts, reverse taekwondo. Your grandfather is a highly recognized martial artist and general or soldier who beat the 6, and this man like raised you up until the age of 6, but feeling enough that you have enough of what he taught you to be able to survive, which he has on his own. So it's like this rapid progression of growth. Like, you tell me that this fox is the key, then what is Jin? Because no one can explain what exactly his power was, or like his power. Like, what was that weird power just now? It was like, well, how y'all was flexing about this fox and what he just did. If you had seen that, that would have. That's lights out, bro.
I mean,
it's night time, brother.
I mean, you right though. Like, nah. Like, that shit, like, no, it was crazy.
They made him look legitimately like fodder.
They really did. Like, when he got up to that level and brought that man up for that amazing palm thrust to the ground.
Even how it was portrayed, he slung him into the sky. They were in a ring. He's in the atmosphere. Above the clouds in this hand. Yeah, I'm coming for you, nigga.
All up in his shit, bro. Like, nah, he bodied this man. Literally, he bodied this man.
And that's just like that fight. Then Jin comes to the hospital, starts talking shit, and where this shit just again revs up to another level that I wasn't expecting. Park Moojin out there talking mad shit because he can, looking like a dope motherfucker, expecting the unexpected. I thought these guys was cleaned up after they, washed up the leader, like sent this sword back and whatnot. But no, they're not done. This dude came out outside of his cloak, looking clean like a real general with some Omega symbols on his eyes.
Yeah, no, I thought that man left. I think he came back.
They came back with an armada or whole crew coming out this gate that they still had. I thought they was done. They was cleaning up the wreckage on some Avengers shit. Like, we just had an invasion. We blocked these niggas off. We're done here. It's like, nah, nigga, this level 2. It was like, we ain't done it. It's Galacta, nigga. Like, we coming.
Yes. There's endless waves of this, nigga. Like, no. Like, that shit was incredible. And, like, that fucking music, dude, came out of, like, turned into a fucking
Do, re, mi, fa, so. Yo, I called all of that. I knew that motherfucker was gonna get.
Oh, he was gonna get
in a body bag. Real, like,
it was gonna get the end, bro. He was,
and he could have did it early. That's the thing. The dude in the blue hair could have ended him like swiftly a lot earlier. He was fucking with him, and like so much so that like as soon as the maid came out, I'm like, yeah, she's done. Like, he's gonna.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, time. Like, whoop, it's whoop. Like perfect fodder. It just be like, oh, boom, boom.
But then this guy goes crazy, starts absorbing people on some cell shit and getting powerful. Like, goes on a rampage in the hospital. What's his name? Alipo decides not to go Kurama fighting this thing, realizing that his friends are in trouble.
But he might not have been able to go into the state again.
Did you not see him run up on the dude in the blue hair and his eyes change colors, even if it was for a second? I didn't see him go into that. It was like, I need to end this quickly. Well, maybe you should try a little bit harder next time instead of being some fucking fodder.
Next friends won't lose their limbs.
Because you started off this fucking episode hyping this nigga up. No. You not gonna tell me he took out half a head. No, what? Come on, bro. Then he gets bodied like that, and then you all come out here and this random do re mi fa so guy comes out of nowhere, who the blue guy puts in a body bag. So Alipo's fought him and won more times on some like Kakashi and Guy shit.
He's won more times than he's not.
Some of y'all fought, but he's not dead.
No, it's a good question, bro. Because I mean, his whole shit was like, you know, he had his one friend that he couldn't protect that like can't practice martial arts anymore, only to let this dude absorb these dudes, and then like these niggas lost their arm and their leg respectively, like
on some Full Metal Alchemist shit.
They got transmutated.
Yeah, he hopes he can, but what happened was he got his rage registered. To your point, last time, that built up rage that he supposedly, come on, bro, he should have been dead. Dude in the blue hair should have been dead. You was talking to Jen about him too casually, like he's strong. Be careful of him. And it's like but I believe you can beat him. What? Why is he still here? If I knew your backstory, you took your friend leg only to take your teammates who was fodder. From my perspective, because I don't know what their names were, said took their arm to dude's arm to the girl's leg, and it's like oh, it's just like last time. I'm like, yeah,
said, no, just to still be there to be like, for all of your new Fox shit, you still ain't shit.
Then he comes with the Shine. Where was this? Where was this at before? Huh? Where was this rage at before? That's all I'm saying. Well, where was it?
It's a good question.
You supposed to be Kurama. You supposed to be out here. You supposed to be the key. You look like you ain't learned nothing. You look like like. I was gonna say his dad would be ashamed of it, but that's what.
We see the man at his funeral, Dave. He didn't even register what was happening.
Oh no! Like. Came out here, he had all this bravado, and he looked bad this entire episode. Like, you can't recover from that. He got buried in wrestling terms. He got buried, bro.
He did, and I mean, like, just like we said at the beginning about this jobbing thing that happened. I mean, now the stage is set for Jin to make his entrance and to do what he got to do.
Like, the dude with the blue hair even was like putting the monster on his ass effortlessly. Cause like, you still walking around, Spike, dude, Spike. Start humped over, starts throwing up, threw up the maid who survived.
Who somehow, no, it actually is terrible. Like, she came out, she was dead. She came out fully healed. The friends fell out. They done lost their legs and arms and shit.
Then like he eats the dude with the shark. Shut up, you fucking trash. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, like, when this dude was brought out, I had to try to remember who this nigga was. I seen this man, he was in the hospital bed. I was like, who is this guy?
I thought he was just a scrub. I mean, he was.
He was a scrub.
I don't know what happened to him. Honestly, I don't even care what happened to him.
and then blue hair dude said, I don't want no scrubs.
But he was on he's on one right now. He's on a murdering spree. Nobody can
He went to go seek this nigga out. He was just like, he was in the right place at the right time to just be like, you know what? I feel like killing this nigga today.
You gonna be the one. It was like, just because you decided you wanted to wrap up, I'll put you down. And he did. From start to finish. That was his fight from start to... And that's the next thing. He could have jumped in at any time that Aleppo's friends was getting fucked up.
And he chose not to.
He just sat back and watched him like, huh?
But it's, I mean... Yeah. It ain't his friends. I mean, I can't be mad at that because that's not the people that he has to protect. That's the people that you have to protect, Park, and you didn't.
And another thing is, this guy got eaten by a shark several times. Because, in the fight, he was massacred. And then he tried to go on a mission for his grandfather or something. And then he got eaten for real. Well, he ain't coming back. I mean, it was your chum to this man.
Chum.
And it's like he pulled a gotcha bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because dude with the blue hair just sitting back chilling. So I'm just waiting, just gotcha bitch. Like, you know, I was just slipping. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you done? Like, I mean, but that's just, I've never seen him really. I've never really seen him trying to attack somebody during a frontal assault. I'm gonna just hit you real quick where you don't see it coming. I'm gonna assassinate you. Really, it's whatever. You're just gonna see this big spike. The first one might not kill you just because I'm on some fuck nigga shit. But you know,
it's just like, hey, I want you to lay around a little bit. Maybe think that you might be able to win. Maybe think that you got a chance. Only for me to just continue to squash that. And then kills a girl.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I mean, I'm a fan of villains, and I like the guy. Honestly, I do. I want to see what he's capable of. I want to really, I really want to see him push. You know what? That's not even Jin's fight. That's Han's fight. So I want to see him push Han. By that reason alone, I might like the guy with the blue hair because he's fucked up. Like, it's funny. But
I mean, he's a dick for sure. But I mean, hey, he's backed up. Everything. Yeah. He said he's gonna do.
Everything he said he was gonna fucking do. Everything he wants to do, he's gonna fucking do that.
I can't get mad at it.
And he's walking around with bravado that Aleppo had. That Aleppo came back up, and this dude's like, yeah, fuck it, I can back. I don't care who the fuck you are. Like, oh, my body's kind of like getting like my skin's tingling, itching with excitement because that's the key. I'm ready to fight this nigga. He not scared. You're not scared of him.
That's the one thing you can say about this man. He ain't scared. He's just gonna run up on you. He's gonna send sharks at your ass, and it's just like
that's not even the full extent of Sasaryuk, I'm sure. Like
no. We haven't seen the full extent of his powers.
He's using unnamed attacks. You see the significant difference in those when dude released the 100 Demon Parade or something like that.
Man, no. I mean, just a special shout out to fucking Park Aleppo and that like night parade of 100 demons. Like, I don't know, it reminded me of this other anime, grandson of Nura Rihan. I don't know, I'm getting the name wrong, but like in that, like the main character, like he's a half demon, and like he is trying to like create his own 100 night demon parade, and like he's descended from the person who did the first one. So like the minute I seen this shit with the 100 night demon parade, I was like, oh nah, this shit is fucking dope, because like it like you just see like anytime like it has connections to like ancient Japan shit, so it's like this shit's gonna be dope. I mean, it was
Quarter. Come on, Ed Quarter. Where we at? When's the next video, Ed? Come on.
Shit, no, coming soon, y'all. So
breaking shit down, pulling shit out the rabbit hat. I'm like, what is this, Ed?
No, it's fucking great anime though. Y'all need to watch that shit because it's dope.
I ain't know
and
that.
Like,
I just thought it was a dope ass attack, but I ain't know the backstory behind that.
It was dope. I mean, again, special shout out to that shit because that was an amazing attack. It looked amazing, but ultimately, it didn't. Ultimately, this nigga still got body coming for you. It still didn't matter in the end, but it was dope to see while it lasted. And I mean, I can't wait for this damn next episode because what's gonna happen next? Find out on the next episode of God of High School because this shit's gonna be motherfucking epic.
It is. Apparently, God of High School in the anime is over according to Park Mujin. I don't know what the hell that means.
These sneaky bastards. Because it was like, no. When this shit first started, it was like the whole show is a tournament. Like, that's cool, but like, am I gonna care?
Shifted like a motherfucker.
Yes! Like, yeah, this shit's called God of High School, but nah, nigga, it ain't no high school no more. It's time to graduate.
We here now.
Or die. Nigga.
It's all out war. Like, for who? I don't. Not what is it? What is the name? Not Mardiox or something. No. Them motherfuckers. Those
niggas.
Those niggas.
Shit.
Hey, but I think we covered everything. That's the end of the video.
And let us know. What was your favorite part of the episode?
Yeah, man. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out, if you haven't seen the reaction, check out the reaction. Check out the other videos on the channel. Past that, peace, guys.
Be easy.